G'day guys, Josh here. Today's video is going to be an introduction or a beginner's guide for those new users to NBA Live Mobile this season, or maybe you picked up the game at the end of last season. We're going to go over all of the basic features and things that are new to this season. So if you're an experienced user, you may pick up one or two tips, but this video may not be for you. But if you're a new user, beginner, you haven't played the franchise or the game before, you're really going to pick up a lot. We'll start with this new home screen that wasn't in season 1, but it is in season 2. You got an overview of basically everything. You got the big graphic of Karl Anthony Towns that takes you to the store. You can view that scrolling animation between your two lineups in the My Team section in the middle. Your NBA lineup you can see there, and then your classic lineup, which you can now see. Below that, you've got the live events. And then on the right, you've got links to your head-to-head map, your league, your season mode, and also to the sets. Now, the store, there's 3 currencies you can use. You earn, well, actually, I guess there's 4 currencies because occasionally they'll have cash packs, like the very first pack you can see on the left. Then you've got the NBA cash, which you have to purchase. Then you've got the standard coins, which is a gold currency, and then you've got the red coins, which is a red currency. The gold currency or your standard coins are earned just from playing all the features in the game, and the red currency is called rep, and that is earned specifically from playing head-to-head. You've also got the objectives down the very bottom left below the store, and these are things that reset every day and they'll give you rewards. For instance, you can see the one that's currently highlighted. If I complete all of these objectives, I'm going to be rewarded with 30 NBA cash. So make sure you're logging in every day and doing those, and you're getting free rewards essentially. Now, I'm going to start with live events here. This is your live event map. Very simply, you click on something here, it's going to tell you how much it costs to play and what the rewards are on the left. Your stamina, which you can see at the top, I currently have 55 out of 100. It's that blue bar that's counting down with 20 seconds to go. At max, you have 100 stamina. That won't be changing throughout the game, but what will be changing is how quickly that stamina recharges. I'm currently a level 11, and the stamina takes 3 minutes and 45 seconds to recharge. At the start of the game, when you're level 1, it takes 4 minutes to recharge per 1 stamina. So the higher your level, the quicker you're going to be getting stamina back, which is fantastic. When you're looking at the live event map, you'll notice that some of the live events are outlined in white and some of them still have a color around them. The white ones are live events that you have completed, and if you click on it, you'll see that it's got a W in a white box in the middle on the far right hand side. That means you've won that live event. Any of the ones that still have color around them you haven't completed, and you can see here this one costs 20 stamina, and on the left it's going to reward 450 coin plus an additional 450 for your first win, 150 XP, and 1 Crossroads token. You can use the Crossroads tokens in the sets. So if you slide out the menu there, you go across to your sets. You can use the Crossroads tokens in these sets here. So for instance, if you redeem 20 Crossroads tokens, you add them all in, and then if you got 20, you hit claim, you get Billy Donovan, who is a silver shooting coach. Then if we move across, you've got some live events you can complete. And then you've also got the front office sets. These help you redeem items such as training collectibles, legacy Dirk tokens, different levels of coaches all the way up to elite, and also league rewards when you've earned those league collectibles from playing league, but you will need to be a member of a league to do that. If we view My Team, you've got your NBA lineup, which consists of current players, and then you've got your classic lineup, which consists of retired players. You can also see coaches on the right, and you've also got the bench down the bottom. You can see that some of my bench players here provide boosts to the starters, which is really useful. Your coach has those green and red lines coming out. The more players that match the style of the coach, the better the boost those players are going to be. So you can see on the bottom right, I'm getting +3 dunking, and also when it highlights across +3 scoring with contact to my starting 5, because 6 of my 10 players match my coaching style. And I'm also getting a +3 boost to fans and a +3% boost to coins when finishing various game modes, which is really nice. Same thing goes for your classic lineup. You got heaps of coaches to choose from when you've earned them, and they'll give you varied rewards. You can also train players. So if I click on Willis Reed here and I go across to the train player tab, You can use training points, you can use players, and then you pay when you hit each level threshold, and you're going to be increasing the overall. So he goes from an 84, you go up to an 85, 86. Each player can be increased a maximum of 5 levels, and it's going to boost their stats. You can see their core stats here, and if you hit view more, you can see a more detailed breakdown. You can see the 2+2 bonuses I'm getting from my coach for passing accuracy and box out there on the right. So you definitely want to train players if there's someone you're planning on keeping, but keep in mind that once a player is trained, you can no longer sell that player on the auction house. Also, none of the classic players are auctionable. You can see that little icon on the left-hand side of the card down the bottom that indicates that player is not auctionable. So classic players and trained players are not auctionable, but untrained NBA players are auctionable. So just keep that in mind when you're building your franchise out. Head-to-head is how you earn that rep currency. It's a really fun game mode. It's the best way of playing other real-life players. The games aren't live. You play a quarter against your opponent's AI, and then they play a quarter against your artificial intelligence. That's the way that head-to-head works. It's a lot of fun, though. You also can get rewards in terms of your achievements here, which you can see highlighted there for playing various game modes. Your league, once you join a league, you can play in league tournaments. We're currently in the middle of a league tournament now, and you can see that we're probably going to win this. There's not too long to go, and we've got a big point. We've got much more points than our opponent, and you can see all of the members in our league there. And then if we go back to home, you've also got the season mode, which is another way to earn for prizes. You can see that each quarter you're going to be getting 300 coins, 100 XP, and also a silver player, which is fantastic. And then finally, on the main home screen, you've got that link to sets, which we've already looked at. Now, I'm going to flip across to the auction house. You have to be level 11 and have a 75 overall franchise to be able to access this, but this is where you can sell players and coaches and other items that you don't need that are auctionable, and you can also buy things that you might want for your franchise. So for instance, if I really wanted that Victor Oladipo, I could buy that player once you've got enough coins. You've also got the messages of the day that come up here. This game has an update each day, and any relevant new news will be presented here in that sidebar. It'll also appear automatically when the game resets the first time you open it after each update. Just scrolling through here to see if there's anything that I've missed. All right, so we're going to click on those achievements now. You can see that you've got some targets here. So for instance, if I reach level 15, I'm going to be rewarded with 10 cash, which is great. Free cash is always nice. If I level 10 players to level 3, I'm also going to get 10 cash. So you can work through those achievements to get some free stuff. That's really, really great. You've also got a link to the store, which we've looked at already. So I think that's the gist of what this game is all about if you're new. It's a lot of fun. It can be a little bit overwhelming at the start, but once you get into it, it's really not that confusing. If you're a basketball fan, if you just really enjoy playing mobile games, I'm both, then this is a fantastic game to pick up. And as the season continues, the game's only going to be getting better and better. They'll bring out promos all the time, which is a lot of fun. For instance, All-Star Weekend's probably going to have a massive promo in the game. So I hope that's answered all of your questions or any issues or concerns you might have had. If you do have any queries, make sure to leave them in a comment below and I'll try and get to those. And make sure to subscribe to the channel. I put out NBA content all the time, and you're probably going to learn something, especially if you're a new user. And if you like this vid, please give it a thumbs up, as that helps it spread awareness for other people to be able to see it as well. Thanks, guys.